Peru, a land where mountains whisper secrets, deserts hide messages, and forgotten temples guard the memories of lost civilizations. Beneath its golden sands and towering peaks lie mysteries so extraordinary that even the most seasoned archaeologists have been left speechless. From frozen sacrifices preserved in ice to ancient lines only visible from the heavens, every corner of this country hides a riddle. These are 15 of the most unbelievable discoveries ever unearthed in Peru, revelations that changed what we thought we knew about human history. 15. The Nazca Lines, Messages to the Gods. Stretching across 500 square kilometers of the Peruvian desert, the Nazca Lines are among the most enigmatic creations on Earth. Massive geoglyphs of hummingbirds, monkeys, and strange humanoid figures are etched into the barren soil, visible only from the sky. How could a civilization with no flight technology design something so vast and precise? Some believe these lines were celestial calendars, aligned with stars to mark agricultural cycles. Others claim they were offerings to the gods above, a desperate attempt to speak to divine forces. Even today, their purpose remains one of the greatest archaeological mysteries. Were they invitations to the heavens, or warnings left behind by those who vanished long ago? 14. The Lord of Sipan, the Golden Tomb of a Forgotten King. In 1987, deep in the Lambayeque Valley, archaeologists stumbled upon a burial site untouched for 1,700 years. Inside lay the remains of a man adorned in gold, turquoise, and silver, a ruler known as the Lord of Sipan, often called the King Tutankhamun of the Americas. The tomb revealed intricate jewelry, golden breastplates, and ceremonial weapons, proof of an advanced society thriving long before the Inca Empire. But what shocked researchers most were the remains of guards and women buried beside him, believed to have been sacrificed to serve their ruler in the afterlife. For centuries, the Lord of Sipan slept beneath the desert, his story forgotten, until fate uncovered his golden legacy once more. 13. Machu Picchu, the lost city above the clouds. High in the Andes, where the air grows thin and clouds kiss the stone terraces, lies Machu Picchu, the most iconic symbol of ancient Peru. Discovered by the outside world in 1911, this Incan citadel was a masterpiece of engineering and mystery. Its temples aligned perfectly with astronomical events, its stones fitted so precisely that even a blade of grass cannot slip between them. Was it a royal retreat, a sacred sanctuary, or perhaps something far greater, a spiritual nexus connecting the heavens and the earth? Each stone tells a silent story, whispering of an empire that vanished without a trace. Even today, Machu Picchu stands as a reminder that human brilliance can defy both time and gravity. 12. The Paracas Skulls, Evidence of an Unknown People. In the Paracas Peninsula, archaeologists discovered hundreds of elongated skulls buried beneath ancient tombs. These were no ordinary remains, their shape was unlike anything seen before. Some suggest the skulls were intentionally deformed through cradle boarding, a common practice among ancient cultures to signify nobility. But others argue the Paracas skulls differ too greatly, their cranial volume and bone thickness don't match normal human anatomy. Were these skulls the result of cultural ritual, genetic mutation, or evidence of a mysterious lineage lost to history? Scientists continue to test and debate, but one truth remains: these skulls challenge what we thought we knew about the people who walked this land. 11. The Ice Maiden, Sacrifice to the Gods. In 1995, explorers climbing Mount Amparo discovered something chilling, literally. Buried beneath layers of snow and ice was the perfectly preserved body of a young Incan girl, later named Juanita, the Ice Maiden. Frozen in time for over 500 years, she had been sacrificed to the mountain gods in a sacred ritual known as Capicocha. Her skin, hair, and even clothing remained intact, a hauntingly beautiful reminder of the Incan belief in life, death, and divine duty. As researchers studied her, they found traces of coca leaves and alcohol, used to numb her senses before the final offering. The Ice Maiden's calm expression tells a silent story of faith, fear, and devotion. She remains one of the most poignant archaeological discoveries ever made in South America. 10. Caral, the oldest city in the Americas. Long before the Inca, even before Egypt's pyramids, a thriving civilization built monumental temples in the Soup Valley. Cairo, dating back nearly 5,000 years, is considered the oldest known city in the Americas. Its builders had no weapons, no fortifications, only pyramids, amphitheaters, and intricate irrigation systems. Archaeologists believe Cairo was a peaceful society built on trade, music, and astronomy. This discovery shattered the assumption that warfare was necessary for civilization to rise. Cairo's legacy tells us that humanity's first great cities may have been born from harmony, not conquest. 9. The Nazca Mummies, Secrets Wrapped in Cloth. Recent excavations revealed mysterious mummified remains near Nazca, tiny, humanoid figures wrapped in linen, with elongated fingers and large eye sockets. Some claimed they were alien relics, others dismissed them as hoaxes. Yet beneath the sensationalism lies truth. Ancient Peruvians were masters of preservation, using resin, sand, and heat to protect their dead for eternity. The skill and ritual involved suggest deep spiritual beliefs about the afterlife. Whether human or not, these mummies force us to reconsider just how advanced, and how spiritual, Peru's ancient civilizations truly were. 8. The Temple of Chavín de Huántar, Portal of the Gods. Hidden deep within the Andean highlands stands Chavín de Huántar, a temple complex older than the Inca themselves. Its underground chambers are carved with fanged deities and serpent motifs, symbols of transformation and divine power. Inside, priests once performed ceremonies that blended sound, darkness, and hallucinogenic rituals to connect with their gods. The labyrinthine tunnels still echo with the energy of those ancient rites. For centuries, villagers whispered that this site was a portal, a threshold between worlds. Whether you believe that or not, one thing is certain: Chavín de Huántar remains one of the most mysterious spiritual centers ever built. 7. The Sacsayhuaman Fortress, Stones that Defy Logic. Just above the city of Cusco lies Sacsayhuaman, a massive fortress built from stones so large that modern cranes would struggle to move them. Each block fits together like a puzzle, without mortar, so precisely that earthquakes, and centuries, have failed to break them apart. How did the Inca achieve this engineering marvel? Some theorize they used a lost technique to soften stone, others believe it required thousands of workers and genius-level planning. Standing before these walls, one can't help but wonder, did ancient Peruvians possess knowledge of physics that even today seems impossible? 6. The Moche Temples, Art of Blood and Power. The Moche civilization, long before the Inca, left behind towering temples known as the Huaca del Sol and Huaca de la Luna. Their walls are painted with vivid scenes of warriors, gods, and sacrifices, a window into a world of power and devotion. At the Temple of the Moon, archaeologists uncovered evidence of ritual sacrifice, warriors slain to honor deities of fertility and war. The murals, perfectly preserved, tell stories of bloodshed and belief intertwined. The Moche didn't just build temples, they built a world where faith and fear coexisted, where every drop of blood was an offering to eternity. 5. The Chachapoya Mummies, Warriors of the Clouds. In the misty mountains of northern Peru, archaeologists found cliffside tombs filled with mummified remains of the Chachapoya, known as the Warriors of the Clouds. These people carved burial niches high above valleys, far from reach, as if trying to keep their dead closer to the heavens. Many of the mummies remain intact, still watching over the land from their stone perches. The Chachapoya were later conquered by the Inca, yet their haunting presence endures, preserved in the silence of their mountaintop tombs. 4. The Kenko Sanctuary, Labyrinth of Shadows. Just outside Cusco lies Kenko, a sacred site carved entirely from rock, filled with tunnels and altars where ancient rituals once took place. The chambers align with the solstice sun, casting light precisely where sacrifices were made. It is said that liquid offerings, perhaps blood, perhaps sacred chicha, once flowed through carved stone channels. Every corridor whispers of rituals now lost to time. Kenko was not merely a sanctuary, it was a gateway between the living and the dead, a reminder that to the Inca, death was never the end. 3. The Nazca Aqueducts, Engineering Beyond Their Time. Beneath the same desert that holds the Nazca lines lies another marvel, an intricate system of spiral aqueducts called puquios. These tunnels and wells, built over 1,500 years ago, still carry water today. Engineered to survive droughts, the puquios reveal a civilization that mastered the desert, harnessing nature instead of fearing it. Their precision rivals modern irrigation systems, yet the Nazca had no advanced tools. The aqueducts prove that even in the harshest landscapes, human ingenuity could turn dust into life. 2. The mysterious geoglyphs of Palpa. Close to Nazca lies another enigma, the Palpa lines. Smaller but older than the Nazca geoglyphs, they depict intricate human figures and symbols carved into hillsides. Some appear to form constellations, others seem to mark astronomical alignments. Who created them, and why, remains uncertain. Were they the prototypes for the Nazca lines, or the work of a different, forgotten people? Their presence suggests that Peru's ancient cultures shared a celestial obsession, a desire to reach the stars through art, geometry, and faith. 1. Machu Picchu's hidden chamber, the secret still untouched. Recent ground scans beneath Machu Picchu revealed a sealed chamber deep within the citadel, untouched since Incan times. Archaeologists believe it may hold treasures, offerings, or even the remains of royal figures. Yet out of respect for sacred law, it has never been opened. The Inca believed disturbing such places could awaken spirits best left at rest. So the chamber remains sealed, a mystery beneath one of the greatest wonders of the world. It reminds us that even after a century of exploration, Machu Picchu still guards its secrets.